and is very geared towards the telecommunications companies. We did work as a team and involved a number of sources to determine how we could express interest on behalf of Franklin County and on behalf of the region. And one of the key criteria for eligibility to be able to get these funds is that you had to have census tracts that showed that you had unserved or underserved areas in your county. Well, we had actually 5 of these in Franklin County. And I will tell you, working with Coy Floyd, who's our IT director, and with the great team at the GIS department and our contact at NACO, we were able to overlay those census tracts on a map of Franklin County, and it was quite revealing what a large portion of Franklin County still needs broadband deployment. And so this even further convinced us that we needed to find a way to try to seek these funds. And we communicated with Mike Cirilla as well, who, as many of you may know, works for the Cartar COG, because there were many census tracts in the region, not just in Franklin County, but in Vance and Granville. And we said, you know, are you doing anything on a regional basis as well that we could become a part of? And so the decision was made that we were going to pursue this in 2 avenues. We were going to go forward as Franklin County, and we were also going to go forward as part of the Cartar region and be one of the counties involved in a regional expression of interest. What they're seeking at this time, the FCC, is simply that, a letter that is an expression of interest to secure these funds when they become available for applying for them, so that you can increase broadband deployment in your county if you have those census tracts. We had a little hiccup, as most of you may know. North Carolina has a general statute that prohibits any county from being able to own or deploy broadband. And so we did a little workaround with a lot of help from the people at the General Assembly, and we were able to position our papers so that we are legally allowed to grant funds to a telecommunications company, and then the telecommunications company would in turn deploy, own, and manage the broadband. And that's just fine. So we did have conversations with some of our local broadband telecommunications companies, and they were to gauge their interest. There was extreme interest, and there has been work done on their side, both with Mike Cirilla and with Coy and I, to support the efforts that we have put forward. So what we have done at this time, the current time, is that both Franklin County and the Cartar region sent forward expressions of interest by the deadline date, so that it is now recorded with the FCC as being of interest, and a formal proposal submission process will be the next step. We are told that that may happen in May, sometime around that time period, but we're staying in close communication with the contacts that were given to us from NACO, and we will proceed forward once the formal proposal comes forward. So I thank you all for bringing that to our attention, and we wanted to let all of you know that we are aggressively pursuing this.
Good job.